Over the past 4 nights, we've seen our contestants supercharge their sleep. Your score from night 2 is 90.
Oh my God.
I am so excited that I improved.
I don't recall waking up as much.
And the winner of round 2 is Mitch.
Oh,
congratulations. Good job.
Okay.
In a twist, Mitch can't return from Canada to the sleep house due to coronavirus travel ban. So Melissa and Donna will go head-to-head to win the competition and be crowned our super sleeper. But in the final round, will they be able to sleep in the middle of the day?
The nerves are like really there.
I'm not gonna lie, I did horribly.
Welcome to our final round of Sleeping with Friends.
Hey, I'm Melissa Maribel, and I teach chemistry on YouTube for high school and college students. I'm coming back to the sleep house to figure out if I could actually get a better score and get the best sleep possible, and to win.
My name is Donna. I run a YouTube channel called Psych IRL where I explain trending topics in a very psychological way. And I've been at the sleep house before. Oh no, I'm cringing.
It's like you're having a pillow fight with yourself.
I know. I'm thinking about how I can improve my sleep because last time it was just so bad.
I have no idea what her last score was, so I'm a little bit nervous.
Welcome to the final round. I'm your host, Vanessa Hill. We set out to make a reality show about science, and reality caught up with us. Mitch, our contestant who won the last round, can't return to the sleep house because of coronavirus travel bans.
Hi guys, it's Mitch. I'm so sorry that I couldn't be there, but I hope you've had a great sleep and a final round, and I wish you both the best of luck.
So we're giving Donna a second chance.
Mitch, I didn't improve on my sleep for 2 nights, so thank you for giving me this chance to improve it.
For sure. You know, we were so close in points anyways that I hope you do really well.
Mitch, are you getting more deep sleep now that you're sleeping at home?
And I am still practicing everything I was told there, so it feels like I'm having much better sleep now, yes.
That was awesome. Well, thank you, Mitch.
Thank you.
Bye. Analysing your shut-eye will be our judges, Dr. Ali Martu and Trace Dominguez.
Donna, your and Mitch's scores were so close. Your sleeping was so neck and neck.
Mitch, your score for night 1 is 65. Donna, your score is 68.
Wow, we were so close.
And we can't wait to see what happens on this night.
It's not that different from any other person, right? Like, you can have a bad night of sleep any night of the week, but you can make it up hopefully later in the week, and so I'm really happy that we're able to have you come back. Hopefully people can learn from this.
They will be scored by how long it takes to fall asleep, their percentage of deep sleep, how restless they are overnight, and on a series of wake-up tests.
Since I didn't improve in my sleep at all, I'm excited to actually try and improve.
Mine is kind of the opposite here. I feel like I got an A in Sleep 101, and now I gotta get an A+. So I have to figure out how I can even improve a score of 90.
Donna, I see you've come ready to sleep.
Oh yeah, I'm an owl, a night owl. And this night owl is gonna be an early bird.
Melissa, I see you've brought back a new pair of melatonin pajamas.
This was my luck right here. So I had to bring back melatonin because, I mean, I won last time.
Sleepers, it's time for your first challenge of our final round. You will both be attempting to nap.
Okay.
We'll be scoring you based on if you fall asleep and how you perform in our reaction time tests. But this is not any old nap. We have some neon LED lights that we will be attaching to your pajamas so we can track your movement across your beds. So you could call this a good old-fashioned disco nap.
I've never been a good napper at all, and I typically stay away from naps because I can't just fall asleep for 20 minutes. I'll be there for 2 to 3 hours. I feel like it takes me 20 minutes just to fall asleep.
This is gonna be tough because I used to take a lot of naps, but the result was me staying awake at night.
You will both have 30 minutes. Please proceed to your respective bedrooms.
When Vanessa said that we were going to be taking a disco nap, I almost died. I am so bad at naps. We put on these LED lights around our waists, around our ankles, and our wrists. But hey, we look good.
I'm probably gonna fail because I haven't napped in years, and I typically avoid napping because I'm not very good at it.
Okay, it's nap time.
I'm really curious to see how this is gonna play out. Some people describe themselves as nappers and some don't. Neither of them seem to be too excited, so I'm really curious.
Yeah.
Looks like they're both settled into their beds.
So we're using these LED lights so we can track how they're moving. They look really cool with the lights on.
Yeah.
I agree.
It makes our job a lot easier too to follow them.
It seems like they think they're gonna do poorly, but I'm confident that they're gonna fall asleep.
We can see on Melissa's EEG here, she has entered light sleep. Wow.
Yes.
Yes, we're in nap territory now.
We are in nap territory.
So we can see on Donna's EEG here, she's also entered the light stages of sleep. I'm so glad because you don't want to be sleep deprived. A lack of sleep can slow down reaction times even more than driving while drunk. Researchers have found that young adults who sleep for 6 hours or less are more likely to crash their car. So what can we do when we're not getting the sleep we need? Naps boost your mood, attention, and reaction time. Perhaps naps are the answer. Experts recommend keeping naps to 20 minutes or less and not having them after 3 o'clock in the afternoon, because that could disrupt your nighttime sleep.
You know, they both had a stressful morning, and naps can also be a good way to distance yourself from a difficult emotional experience. And there's data to suggest that not only is it good for your mood, but it also can be good for your attention and motor control.
Sure.
True. A short nap, like less than 30 minutes, can help for 2-3 hours after you wake up.
Naps can increase students' performance on exams as well.
Yep.
So for all
Yep.
the students out there, naps are a winner.
Looks like Donna is settling down. Donna has really come from behind, and she's in it to win it. It's amazing.
I'm so proud of both of them. They thought that they couldn't nap, and we're really seeing some awesome nap performance, you could say.
Yeah, I'm really proud of the both of them too, especially considering how pessimistic they were about napping in the first place.
Okay, how was your nap?
I think I fell asleep at the very end.
I actually feel like I didn't nap at all, so we'll see what happens.
We'll be able to tell you the results soon, but first we have a reaction time test for you to do. You've done this before when you've woken up, and we did it before your nap to see how it changed after the nap. So tap the screen as fast as you can when you see your number come up.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, there we go.
Great. We'll see you upstairs for the results of the challenge.
Sounds good.
Great.
I'm excited.
See you soon.
Hi, Katie.
Donna, how are you?
Good to see you again. I'm good.
Tell me how your sleep has been. Has the thought stopping helped at all?
I think the tools really helped a lot. When I'm in that moment where I'm spiraling out of control, thinking about work and I can't fall asleep, I use your technique to think of a pleasing memory. In the beginning, when I started doing that, it felt like work.
Yeah, it is like a new muscle, right? We're like trying something we've never done before.
But pretty soon, I kind of forgot that I was doing that, and I kind of just dozed off, I think.
Yeah, it like sneaks you into sleep.
Yeah.
And then also something that I would encourage you is not mixing your spaces. I don't want you doing work in bed, or your brain and body are going to associate bed with work. And then when you try to go to sleep, it can be really hard to turn that off. Your bed should only be for sleep and sex and nothing else.
All right.
Hey, Katie.
Hi, Melissa. How are you?
A lot better.
That's wonderful. So how is the sleeping going? Breathing exercises?
You know, I feel like I've actually been getting a lot of sleep now and falling asleep a lot faster.
Yay.
So the simplicity of counting to 4 has made my mind just stop constantly worrying and thinking.
Yeah.
And I'm just focusing on that. But I was able to fall asleep within like 11 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, that was like a new record.
That's amazing. Has there been anything else you've been using that's helped you fall asleep?
Last night I tried stretching before going to bed, and I felt like I was more like loose and relaxed, and typically I have a lot of tension in my shoulders,
Yep.
but I didn't feel that this time.
We don't talk about this enough, but our neck our jaw, our shoulders are all muscles that are activated when we're in a stress response. So if we're feeling anxious or overwhelmed, there's a lot going on, life.
Yep.
We can find those things really tense, and if we take the time to relax them, we feel better. It lowers our stress response, calms our system down, we can fall asleep and hopefully stay asleep.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Nappers, I hope your afternoon snooze was refreshing. Melissa, how do you feel?
I think I fell asleep a little bit, but I'm honestly not sure. So we'll find out.
Oh man, I am not confident about this because I feel like I was awake the whole time.
Well, we're about to take a look. Melissa, let's start with your nap.
Oh boy. Oh. That's cool.
Definitely moving a lot.
Yeah.
I too am observing movement.
I mean, I clearly was moving around a lot, so I don't know if I actually got much sleep.
I'm not feeling too confident. I feel like I was awake the whole time.
We'll find out.
Yeah, there's a lot of movement. This was pretty expected because I feel like I didn't do so well. So I'm shifting from my side to my back to my other side. I was doing that the whole time.
Look like you're getting a little sleep here.
I really didn't feel like it.
Our judges have been analyzing your nap data in the sleep lab.
Donna, you did fall asleep
What?
after 11 minutes.
Whoa.
Melissa, you also fell asleep
Okay.
within 10 minutes.
Ooh.
That's close. Okay.
You both had a pretty similar nap. You slept for just over 20 minutes. But we were looking for how that time of sleep affected your behavior. Your performance on the reaction time tests improved after your nap. But for one of you, it improved significantly. And that person received the higher nap score. Let's take a look at the scores for our challenge. Melissa, your score is 14.
Okay.
Nice.
Donna, your score for the nap challenge is
Oh.
18.
Yes.
Donna, you have won the nap challenge.
Well done.
Thank you. I'm surprised because I swear I didn't fall asleep. I was aware of everything. And 18? That's crazy.
Donna, as the winner of the nap challenge, you will get to select 2 sleep aids first to help improve your sleep tonight. Thank you, Trace. In the first 2 rounds, your sleep score was measured compared to your baseline to see how much you improved. Tonight, you'll be competing directly against each other.
Oh, okay.
Your sleep aids to choose from are 2 weighted blankets, one at 25 pounds, one 15 pounds, a sleep robot, which is a breathing pillow, smart pajamas, a red sleep lamp, and orange tinted glasses. Donna, as you won the nap challenge, you get the first choice.
All right, let's go. I'm ready. I'm gonna choose that red light.
Melissa,
The 25-pound weighted blanket.
And I'm gonna go with that lighter blanket.
Melissa, your final sleep aid.
My final choice is the glasses.
Okay, so we have blanket versus blanket going into our final night.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Well, you'll find your respective sleep aids in your bedrooms, which brings us to bedtime. I hope you have a restful night's sleep.
All right.
Tonight, we've created an extra challenge for our contestants. We left a temptation basket in their rooms. Some of the items may help their sleep, but others may hurt it.
This basket of treats. I think it's a trick. You should never have anything with sugar because it's literally gonna keep you awake. That's what it's meant for.
I'm heading into the final night. I'm so scared. I'm scared that I won't improve at all. Maybe I'll even head into the negative.
I was trying to unfold that 25-pound weighted blanket, and let me tell you, that was a lot heavier than the 15 pounds, so that was a struggle in itself. But once I got into bed, I felt pretty cozy, pretty comfortable. I didn't actually feel the 25 pounds. It wasn't much of a difference.
Oh, it's our last night in here. I can't believe it's come so soon.
I'm a little sad.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that it's gonna be some good night's sleep for us.
Yeah, tell me about it. So we can see in Donna and Melissa's bedrooms, we left a temptation basket for them. It has a lot of stuff that helps and hurts their sleep.
Oh, it looks like Melissa might be grabbing the sleep mask, which
Right.
hopefully will help her. She's been a pretty good sleeper so far.
One of the most common ways that people disrupt their own sleep is by drinking caffeine too late in the evening, by having sugar before bed. We've all done it. And I think for people to get out of that habit is really important to improve their sleep.
Looks like Donna's trying to figure out how to use the weighted blanket.
I'm concerned about the weighted blanket because Melissa had a fantastic night's sleep
Yeah.
with it when she was here last time, and she's gone too hard on the weight of the weighted blanket. It's recommended to be 10% of your body weight, so Donna's on the right track with the 15-pound blanket, but 25 pounds is way too much for Melissa, and when it's that heavy, it can actually stress your body more so than calming it.
If we look at Donna's EEGs, it looks like she has fallen asleep.
Oh, she did it.
You know, she really struggled those first 2 nights to settle down. She wasn't comfortable in this environment. And here we are in the final round. She's learned strategies like the memory technique. All of us, if we focus like Donna has, we can find ways to improve our sleep.
Donna keeps underestimating how much sleep she's getting when her EEG shows that she's been sleeping. This is actually a phenomenon called sleep state misperception, where you think you barely slept, but you were actually asleep. Though because you think you were awake all night, you feel worse the next day.
It looks like Melissa is struggling to settle down.
She's known for being a good sleeper. She slept great through this whole competition. And then on her last night, she grabbed a heavy blanket that was too much for her. Sometimes if you're really good at sleeping, just do what you know.
There's no movement from Melissa or Donna. It did take them longer to fall asleep than it has
Yeah.
in previous nights, so I wonder if the stress of the competition, the final night, got to them a little bit.
Right now, their brains are cleaning themselves up, trying to understand everything that happened the day before and preparing them for the day to come. That's amazing.
Sleep is amazing. Its superpowers include boosting our immune system. Researchers have found getting 7 or more hours a night improves our resistance to infections from viruses, including one that causes the common cold. Yep, sleep helps your body target infection and inflammation, and it can lower your risk of other health issues like obesity and heart disease. I'm so happy that they're having what looks like a very relaxing night tonight.
She is rocking this night of sleep. It's amazing.
They're both in it to win it. Melissa, it's time for your final wake-up tests. Donna, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling actually pretty good today.
Okay, hit start and then hit the screen as fast as you can.
All right. I feel like I'm actually getting better with this test.
Oh, shoot.
Your first word is cash, ace,
Ace,
hat, blue, and print.
Okay. 9, cash.
print,
Oh, shoot. Oh my God.
turn, bike,
I'm gonna hate myself after this one, man.
ace, blue.
Your score is 6.
I don't remember the last one.
9 is an excellent score. The word that you missed is cash.
Grouchy? I'd say for once, no.
Drowsy? No.
Calm, yes. Today I actually feel calm.
Great. I'll see you for the results in the judges' room. Sleepers, thank you for spending your final night with us. How did you sleep?
I feel like I got a good night's rest, but I don't know if I'll beat my 11-minute record for falling asleep.
I feel good about last night, but that's something I've said before and was wrong, so hopefully this time it's true.
Overall, you both had a great night's sleep. It was so close to call, but our judges have determined a winner.
I'm really happy that both of you resisted the food in your temptation basket.
It was nice to see how seriously you both took this past night of sleep, and we saw that in your scores.
Before we reveal those scores and crown our super sleeper, let's review your last night.
25 pounds. Like, I think I'm laughing just trying up. I'm really trying. Teddy bear was cute. Then everything else was a trick. I saw some light. I thought this might help. And I didn't think about the EEG on my forehead. I can't breathe. It's over my nose right now. Then I just gave up and said, forget it. Okay. Pretty cozy.
You're out.
You had a great experience with the weighted blanket in the past, but this one is actually heavier than is recommended for your body weight, which can be a hindrance more than a help.
I think it was the wrong decision, clearly.
You took the sleep mask from your temptation basket, but all of the fidgeting and fussing around with it actually led to you taking 34 minutes to enter the first stages of sleep, which hurt your score. But you did make up for this in quality of sleep. You spent 24% of your evening in deep sleep, and your performance on the wake-up tests was excellent. Donna, let's review your last night in bed.
All right. There's the items that you left for me. Totally ignore them. Yeah, so I did do some tossing and turning, but I don't remember doing it that much. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm completely gone. Never mind. I thought I was out mostly. I felt like I had a good sleep, but from the footage, I was tossing and turning, it seems like, a lot last night.
How were you feeling going up against Melissa?
I thought I was doing well. Now I'm not so sure.
Well, your sleep has improved compared to your last 2 nights that you spent with us.
Okay.
You're finally getting some deep sleep. You spent 24% of your time asleep in that good deep sleep.
Okay.
But
No.
you were still quite restless. Your restlessness score had room for improvement, as did your scores on the wake-up tests. But before we reveal your final scores, let's look at what you get to take home. Tips to improve your sleep.
If I had the choice of never sleeping at all with no side effects, I would not be sleeping.
I'm excited to finally improve my sleep because it's a problem.
What I would like you to try tonight is what I call 4x4 breathing.
Okay.
And that means we breathe in for 4 seconds and breathe out for 4 seconds, and you do it 4 times.
Okay.
I took Katie's advice and journaled right before bed, which was honestly really helpful.
Start a ritual, give yourself like 30 minutes, no devices. Go back to like a favorite memory that you have. And by the time we focused our brain on that good memory, all that ruminating should stop.
What a week we've had. Donna, your score from the last night is...
Okay. Please keep going.
72.
Okay, not bad.
And remember, we have 18 points from your nap yesterday to add to your score. Your score for the final round of Sleeping with Friends is 90.
Okay, that's a good number.
Melissa, your score for the final round of Sleeping with Friends is...
Come on, keep going.
77.
Okay.
Remember, you have bonus points from the nap challenge yesterday. So taking your bonus points into consideration, your final score is 91.
Good job.
The winner of Sleeping with Friends is Melissa. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. This was so close.
Yeah, it really was.
You were a fierce competition.
Thank you.
Melissa, congratulations.
Thank you.
Donna, your sleep cycles have now ended. We hope you take all of the tips from the Sleep House home and place a new importance on sleep back in your own bed.
You know, seeing Melissa beat me by 1 point, of course, devastating, but I think she deserves it. She's also improved a lot. Congrats
You
again.
too. Nice meeting you.
I did learn a lot of calming techniques. Every now and again, I know I'm gonna slip back into old habits and get up to go to work, but now I have the tools to help me moving forward.
Melissa, I think you learned a lot here, and I think you really did improve night over night, and hopefully you can take those tips home and continue to sleep well throughout your life.
It's been wonderful watching your journey here, and we have learned so much, and everyone watching has learned so much about ways in which we can improve our sleep.
We hope you take all of the tips that you learned in the Sleep House and have a good night's rest back at home.
Thank you. I constantly feel stressed and overwhelmed, and I really want to figure out how to actually sleep.
Oh no,
No, we got phone. What? Instagram.
Yeah.
It's a big no-no.
I put away my phone, so I am not allowed to look at my phone, or else I will stay there for hours and never go to bed.
The winner of round 1 of Sleeping with Friends is Melissa. We'll both be attempting to nap.
She's been a pretty good sleeper so far.
My sleep cycles are not over. They've just begun.